Yo, I don't know. I don't care what anyone says or thinks. My brother is the bomb at making music. Shout out to my brother Soul Press. Shout out to you. Shout out to me. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday of Watch What Happens NXT. Hi everybody. How you doing? In my Jersey accent. I'm a little up close and personal. I to change things up a little bit. Let's see. Nope. Actually, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Mic is on, camera's on. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. We're live. We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. If you guys have been paying attention to the social networks, tonight is a watch party night because last week I fudged up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I fudged up. I fudged up on y'all bad. I was supposed to do a live stream last week, a watch party with y'all, and my camera, my good and faithful, decided she didn't want to do a watch party with me. It is what it is. Things happen, but we're here and we're live. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to my brother Justin. Is Justin Rich? Thank you. Thank you. We were in the lab. We were doing it. We were doing it big. We were doing it great. A lot of people still tapping in. If you're just tuning in, welcome. If it's your first time here, hi, come on in. Where you been? We've been waiting for you. If it's your first time coming back, thank you for coming back to another episode of Watch What Happens NXT, where I talk about everything NXT, everything that's going on, everything that's about to go on, and it's a recap night, but it's also a watch party night. So I decided to do a watch party with the recapping. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes a lot of sense. Peace to the chat for everybody who's just trialing in, whether it's on Those Wrestling Girls, whether it's on reload.relive. Just welcome. Shout out, as always, to Those Wrestling Girls, Krista B, Queen PR, big thing. I told you they was doing big things. I told you they was doing big things. I told you they were doing really big things. They have locked in. They are on the Revolt Podcast Network. Congratulations to them. Huge success to them. First episode is up now on YouTube. The link is in the bio. And there's just a lot to dive into. Obviously, we are about 4 minutes into NXT. What can I talk about? Let's see. Should I talk about this? Should I talk about this? Should I talk about this? I don't know. There's a lot. Should I talk about this? So much to talk about. A lot. Quite a lot to talk about. There's also some cool things happening besides hearing from the new leaders of the new school, which is the new era. We have a tag team match up for grabs. OTM finally gets their title shot against Axiom and Nathan Frazier, Fraxium, as they're called. You also have, I got my feelings about this because it didn't make sense to do this after you just had a fatal 4-way to do this, but it is what it is. You have Stephanie Valkyrie going against Shotzi, but I think it should be a good match either way. So there's really no issue with it, but it's just there is an issue with kind of. So there's also that tonight. Also, I could address the elephant in the room, but this is a rumor. Y'all know me on this channel. I don't like to span and talk about rumors way too much. I really don't, because they're confirmed and they're not confirmed, and then it's a mess when they're not confirmed properly. And I get my news from certain people, and I just don't know. I'm gonna put it that way. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in, tapping into the way that you can, whether it be YouTube, Twitch. You want to say Instagram, but I didn't log into Instagram this time. Only clips go up on Instagram. Follow the Instagram, Watch What Happens NXT. Shout out to Black Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for locking in. Thank you for locking in so much. I guess I could tap into this when NXT starts because we have about 2 minutes. This was weird today. No SoFi music tonight because we're not doing a copyright game. I'm not playing that. This was weird today. Corey Graves, and if you did watch New Year's Evil, it was interesting to even see him be ringside to be commentary, because if we're gonna keep it a stack, not listen. Everyone thinks it's a downgrade to go to NXT, right? I don't think it's a downgrade here. I think maybe it was just let's transition, see what happens. However, to people who have been downgraded, and then to people who are being downgraded, it may feel a different way. Obviously, there was some tension before he was sent down to Florida, because people were already wondering, what's going to happen with him if they're bringing Pat McAfee back and they're having him with Michael Cole, and then they just bought Joe Tess, and they like Wade Barrett. So where does Corey Fawns play? I honestly thought, and this is just me being me because I could be shady, I thought it was going to be between Vic and between Booker. And don't crucify me. There's some people that love them some Vic. There's some people that love them some Booker. Don't shoot the messenger here. I thought it would be between the two, but they decided it's not between the two. They're just gonna put all three of them there. I don't even know if that was a wise choice. What I do know is that the look that he had on his face when they introduced him, he did not look excited to be there. You know how so long story short, right? Comparisons, if we could. You know how they sent Wade to cover Booker when he had his stroke or heart attack? I believe he had a heart attack. Not 100% sure. He was ill. They kind of joke about like his blood pressure or whatever, but they never addressed what happened to him. They just said he wasn't going to be there. But Wade looked excited to be there. Wade looked like, all right, it's just a regular, it's me working. I'm here to work. Corey did not give you that same sentiment. He did not give you that same sentiment. The look on his face read like, why am I here? Why? Like the look on his face read, why am I here? Then you start seeing the tweets. He's very poetic. He's very poetic with his tweets. Anybody who follows him on Twitter knows he's very poetic. I'm going to try and see if I can actually find that tweet. Shout out to the group chat because we always keep each other informed with things like this. So I'm going to use the group chat as an example. He's very, very poetic with his tweets. It's weird, but it's not weird. It's coming from him. No, it's not going to be, it's on the money. He said something along the lines of he had a lot to say. Tune into NXT tonight, which made you seem like it was a work. Like he was going to pull the whole Joey Styles thing, which I thought would have been dope, right? All right, NXT's on right now. I'm going to turn that on while I talk about my moment. That would have been dope if he had did the whole Joey Styles, cursing the company out and walked out, and it'd have been a work. But then you saw what he tweeted before, and it wasn't no work, y'all. Like he seemed legit upset to be there. Like you literally called out, like, imagine being told that, these people are coming back, and then you're told, like, all right, we don't need you here. We're going to put you right here. I can't imagine how upset he is. I don't know if they're going to really address it. I don't even know if this is true. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We're just watching NXT together. Okay, there's a recap of how we got to New Year's Evil. That's fine. I could still talk about this. But it's just so... It's pieces and puzzles that we don't need, that you already have. Like, this brand has worked itself hard to get to where it is, and to have the talent that's working with it. You didn't need to come in there with your energy and be like, oh, why am I being sent? Why am I being downgraded? Because NXT is not a downgrade. I wouldn't be getting on this podcast if I didn't think, or doing this show, if I didn't think that this brand had potential. And not even potential. This is the best roster. This roster goes to toe-to-toe with who's on Raw. It goes to toe-to-toe who's on SmackDown. It goes to toe with any other promotion out there, to be quite honest. And he kind of just went into a tweet and was like, oh, you're sending me here? Like, and it comes off also the speculation of people already thinking that NXT is where the real talents go to die. because of what happened with Baron Corbin and what happened with Dijak. Like, they voiced about how they were sent to NXT and then promised this great creative promise when they went back up, and then they get released or they leave their contracts. It's a lot to like swallow, and it's a lot to take away from the investment they already put into NXT. So they back in Florida tonight. We're going to see what happened. Obafemi is addressing the crowd. So I'm going to put this picture right here. I'm going to let y'all leave with that. Like I said, new era of NXT. You got Julia, who's your women's champion, and you got Obafemi right now. God, he just like the shadow and the title, and it's just looking nice. Okay. Okay. I got my shirt on too, Theo. Let's see. I don't know if you could see it, back by Destiny. Hey, look at Versace, Versace, Versace. Okay. Listen, I think the crowd loves it and doesn't know what to expect from it at the same time, because Obi's a big dude. We haven't had a big, strong. It just looks cool from a production standpoint. That shit looks cool. And the crowd loves it too. But he's a heel, y'all. Don't forget, he's a bad man. So the man, a bad man. Okay, just remember that. I just love how he talks. My rightful place upon the throne. Did he just drop an American? Dad, he just dropped an American accent in the middle of his African accent. Mm, okay. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. And like my girl Vakarsha says, it's not a downgrade to be on NXT, because this is what's going on NXT right now. Hmm. This crowd is locked in for him. I don't know. Hmm. Ooh. Oh. He has a great way with words too. Hmm. Yo, he sounds like a Nigerian actor. I'm sorry. He sounds like every like high chief ever played in a Nigerian movie, and anybody who's ever watched a Nollywood movie, tap in, because he sounds just like it. Oh, cuz he sounds just like it. Oh, Tony D'Angelo. Oh, the history these two have. I love it. Oh, those who know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yo, if they revisited this is about to cook. This is long-term booking in NXT. I like it. Dang, give it up for Tony. Ooh, and Tony doesn't have a NXT championship on his belt yet. Oh shit, wait. Yo, if Tony goes for it, he'd be because North American, he's been a tag. He's been a tag, been a North American. Yo, he'd be another Grand Slam NXT champion. Y'all, CW needs to learn how to blurt. I'm dead. They need to learn how to blurt their stuff. Y'all got a sense of fashion in that. Ooh. God, I hate this guy. I feel the same way about him, the way that shout out to my girl Mimi. The same way Mimi feels about Corey, so I feel about this guy on the brain. And I can't like why is you here? Whoop his ass, Tony. Thank you. Like, I go home. I'm sorry. Look at me, my headphones coming off. Like, go home. Like, why is you here? In my Jocelyn Hernandez boy, why is you here? Can we get back to Oba? Thank you. You are not. Ugh. Well, you know what? Though, look back, because technically, if they hadn't taken Eddie out of the match, if he hadn't taken Eddie out of the match in real time, Trick probably either would have still been champ, or Eddie would have had a fight and chance to the WWE. But you can't lie, cheat, and steal like the other Eddie and think it's gonna sit. But I mean, okay, we got Dante Chen or Mensa or Ethan Page. You get on my nerves too. You another. Oh God! Did you just give The Rock a nickname? Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Who do you think you fell? I can smell the jealousy in the locker room. It's jealous of you. You're obnoxious. Oh, make him change in the hallway. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, listen, not too much on my guy Dante Chen, okay? Ooh. Yep, you do that. Not you giving The Rock a DJ. Yeah, another one. But he's doing his job because if he makes me sick, that means he's a really good heel. Stephanie Valkyrie in the building. She shouldn't even be. We shouldn't even be having this match, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put it up anyway. We shouldn't be having this match because she won the 4-way fair and square, and for Shotzi to just roll. Well, Shotzi kind of deserves it too, you know. But Shotzi just roll up in there like it ain't nothing. It's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good match. At the tippy top. All right, put that on break. Let's see. Let's tap into it. Just like Ethan Page. Made me sick within like the next 5 minutes. Sorry, Rakarsha. I know, my bad, sis. My bad. It's like natural reaction to just feel that way about 3 of the people that I can't stand on that screen. Because like, why? Like, you can Ridge Holland, like, can't go back to Sheamus. Like, I can't. And it's like, I understand, like, he's proved as a heel, he's proved himself. While I've been gone, he has proved himself. I give him that. I will give him credit for that and that only. Not giving him credit for anything else. I give Ethan Page credit though for diving into his heel ethic, I want to call it. Him calling The Rock DJ though, I don't know. Krista Bean might not approve that, because it's like, dude, he just shook your hand and said he was watching you. You could have whooped his ass for all the shit you gave his daughter. His daughter was just like, do you have to, like, you know what it gave, that whole segment? We're going to tap into it real quick. That whole segment gave, like, when you don't like somebody and then they meet somebody, you know, whether it be like a parent or like a significant other, and that significant other likes the person that you meet. That's what that gave. And I hope I'm making sense. Like, Ethan Page and The Rock kind of gave me like, oh, it's like, I hate this ex-boyfriend, but then they keep bringing this ex-boyfriend up at dinner. That's what that interaction gave. That's what that gave. That's exactly what that gave. Let's see, it's happening. So yeah, I don't like Rich. No, thank you. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see. I thought the match is going to be a triple threat. Me too. And the Fatal 4-Way wasn't the issue. I'll be really honest with you. The Fatal 4-Way for me was not an issue last week, because you put the most qualified, relevant women on the brand right now in a match. So that wasn't the issue. My issue is doing it and then giving Shotzi the match, when y'all could have just maybe added Shotzi a little later. That's just my opinion. I mean, like I said, the match was great. That match was good. New Year's Evil felt like very female, another great female-led pay-per-view with a possession of the men, and the most anticipated match for the men. And that's what the most NXT PLE's been given, because they have so many women on their roster. It'd be crazy not to put them in a match. So to give them a TV format where they can thrive, and then be like, okay, next week we got the men to focus on. Like, a lot of people were expecting for the tag team championships to happen, but I'm glad the guys kind of took a back seat, because they've had such high octane tag team matches in the past that putting them on New Year's Evil would have distracted from the whole thing. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, like, I thought it was going to be triple. I mean, after this, if it ends in a no disqualification, because, you know, Cora Jade is Cora Jade, honey. She going to mess something up for Stephanie. Her and Stephanie seem to have this feud. But in my opinion, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. To all my people watching in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, NXT is coming your way January 28th from the Senate, from Atlanta. Ooh, my girls, Chikara and Lash. Slay. They got this match tonight too. You know what? Slay to Alba and so I like, they've been serving lately. And you say, you know, it's crazy. They were once tag team champions. And there's Roxanne looking depressed, looking aggravated. She's like a lost puppy child. Get it together. You was just cursing people up about a minute ago. Get your life together. She looks annoyed, honey. All right, Shotzi's coming out. Is she coming out her little tank? Where is the tank? No, there's no tank. Oh, because she got her peoples. Never mind. I was a little upset that there was no tank, but she got her girls with her. Her and the rest of the alt girls are with her. All right, Shotzi. It's good to see her back. I'm gonna say something really inappropriate, and I hope Justin's in the comments. I don't want to say anything inappropriate because I don't know who's watching. You know what? No, to hell with it. I'm me. I want a drinking game for how many people have knee braces on, like an NXT episode alone. Because what is, like, everybody has a knee brace on. And I know it's not funny. It's messed up. I get it. But geez. Eddie Thorpe just had one on. And now Shotzi has one on. I'm glad they fully recovered. I know Gigi has one too. I'm glad though. I'd rather see them in those braces than them not wrestling at all. All right. Technique. Give it a technique. Give it a technique. Okay. 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 Full technique. We like it. We like it. Ooh. I'm told you it's giving technique. There reminds me of SpongeBob. Technique. Technique with the whole bubble. I love it. I love it. You know what's crazy? Okay. Come on, fam. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tempo. Tempo. I scream tempo every single time. They're not catching the tempo. Okay. It's the tempo. I don't think Stephanie's hitting. She's not used to fast temp the way that Julia is not used to fast temp. Because Julia has admitted that she's not used to it. The girls are very fast paced because that's how they're taught. Okay, but the technique is there. The technique is there. Okay. I like it. All right, Shotzi. Yep. I need her to stop. You keep missing it. Okay, there we go. Smart. All right, Shotzi showing out today. Come on, sis. Come on, Buttercup. That's what I meant to call them. The Outgirl Powerpuff Girls. That's what I meant to call them. I didn't get it, wasn't clicking before because that's what I called them last week. They were the Powerpuff Girls, minus the nobody wears yellow. So it's Powerpuff Girl plus that girl that always wanted to be the Powerpuff Girls, but you get the picture. Okay. Yeah, Stephanie needs to get. Ooh, okay. Never mind. I take back the fast paced comment. I take it back. Take it back. Girl, do your move. Do the thing with the. There you go. Do the thing. We like that. All right. All right. These are what do they used to call it? What do we call it in video games, her? On my 2K people. Girls are putting on an exhibition. An exhibition. But back to what I was saying, yeah, she put out a comment. Julia had an interview and said that. Oh, that threw me off. I thought it was Julia had an interview and said that the one thing she had to get used to was the girls that wrestle in NXT are very fast paced, which is true. She's used to a slower style. And if you see her matches in Stardom and New Japan Pro and all that stuff, it's very they do take their time to execute moves. So you kind of gotta be, but she caught on quickly. She's doing a great job. It's like nothing. Stephanie, on the other hand, I think is having a little bit more complication because that spot that she does, normally she would take her time, but she has to be really fast paced. And she wasn't fast paced to where Shotzi can catch up because Shotzi's used to a faster style. So that's the only issue. A lot of people like to, I mean, people have already been making their snide little comments, but just remember they're learning quick from where they came from it being fast paced and all. So that's all we just have to remember. Just got wind, apparently. PW Insider says that Corey Graves will not be appearing on NXT. He was spotted this afternoon at an Orlando airport going through TSA and leaving the city. So, child, this may not be a work, child. If you hear an announcement tomorrow, because you know they don't want to overshadow NXT. When no WWE stuff is going on is when all the news normally drops. So let's see what happens. I don't know. Let's see. It's crazy because I don't know. He did it to himself. I'll be really honest here. If Mike Rome, for example, is happy to go back, like I want to know how it has to be a conversation in the room where it happened. That's the way I'm gonna say it. It has to be what happened in the room where it happened. Either he was told something he didn't want to hear, which is, and let's be real, like it's not a death sentence to go to NXT. Yes, from the optics of what it looks like, comparable to what have happened with people that have gone to NXT, it may seem like a break, right? But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's worse. It's better than being future endeavored, right? And then again, in the instance of what happened to one of the people that I think should have never got future endeavored, Baron Corbin, it's like a we don't know what to do with you type of sentence, but I don't think that's what was happening with him. And I already gave you guys my belief of what was going to happen, and now I'm leaning towards more it would have happened with Booker than it would have happened with Vic, because Vic is a great play-by-play, but Booker's even better at color comm. And then let me go back to the tweet he put out, because that's where, and I hope he didn't delete his Twitter. Nah, he didn't delete his Twitter. It's still here. Let's see. I think he really enjoyed himself on the main roster and he thought it would give him more. I think you know what is funny? When he got injured, and I have to be sympathetic with him for a moment, when he got injured, like he could have really been future endeavored right then and there. And commentary kind of gave him that spot to where he could still enjoy what he loves, but he can't perform. So I guess to be told that, listen, we gonna make these moves, nothing against you. Here's what happened. The girls are back on, by the way. Here's what's going to happen. Nothing to do with you, but it is what it is. He goes, imagine chasing your dream, then being told, not decided that you're no longer physically able to pursue your dream. Then you dedicate your life to something dream adjacent. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Dream adjacent and being pretty fucking awesome at it. And then when it's time to enjoy the fruits of your label, you're being told you're not famous enough for your own job. There it goes. I'm telling you, it has to be something that was said in the room where it happens. And it's nasty work if that's the case. Because he was there when nobody else was. And I'm going back to the girls. We're going to tap into it later. These girls killing it. Killing it 1000%. Ooh. We still got the tag team titles up for grabs. The number one contenders for the women and the men. Also, so Ethan Page and Dante Chen about to wrestle. Win for me. I love Dante Chen. Also, make it a great opportunity now going forward for them to bring all the people that were on Level Up in some type of spot at NXT, which is why I'm kind of like not hesitant, but I was like, why is this match happening? We need to move on. Okay. Girl. Ooh, ooh. Not the boot raking. All right, baby girl. Bam. Ooh. It's tight. JC, what you doing? This ain't your house, girl. And you look cute too. Why you go? And you look cute. How you gonna enter the room looking cute? Terrible. Terrible. Why she match? Why she? Oh! I see. Where's Rakarsha? Where's Rakarsha's comment? Hold on. We're gonna let this stick. We're gonna let this stick because now my good sis is on the money. Cause look at that, just nasty work, and she's looking so cute. It's for the first time. JC was looking good, and you set yourself up like that. But now we get it. Now we get it. Where's Ava? Ava, get out here. Do the right thing like Spike Lee. Oh. No. Let's change it. I don't like it. Yo, JC's funny. She's just like, you're a rock and roll anyway. Kalani, turn heel right now, sis. Ooh. Good evening. It's gonna be a watch. Agreed. Agreed. Hey, birthday girl. Ooh. Ooh. It's happening. It's happening. I don't care what's gonna happen. Because if y'all remember, we muting that. We done seen this promo way too many damn times. If y'all remember how did Roxanne turn heel? How did Fallon turn heel? Come on, Kalani. Kalani, just tap into your bad side like your man. Do it. Do it. I'm like a little devil in it. Do it. There's enough females, and this is what I love about women's wrestling, and this is what I love about there being a diverse roster when it comes to NXT. There's enough good girls and tweeners in between. There's not enough, not them fighting in the makeup room. Stephanie said, "No, I want blood. I'm in the water. I'm a shark." Ooh. You need to take all that energy into Ava's office. Wait, who's this? Who's this? Who's this tall, beefy woman in the back? Wait a minute. This picture is interesting. This is what they need on Netflix, to be quite honest. Where's she about to go? Where's she about to go? Stephanie, what you about to do? Not me watching when I should be making comments about how Kalani Jordan about to turn heel. Sis, where are you going? Okay. Oh, now her walking by live. Oh, sis is pissed. She said, I did not get off the plane from Chile to come play second fiddle with you guys. Walk right into A's office, sis. Just go right in there. We got time. We got about 4 minutes. And we actually have about like 1 minute of advertisement because CW don't do that. She looked pissed, child. Don't pick on the new people now. See what I mean about the level up people coming to the play? That's all the level up people we just walk past. No. No, sir. Walk right into Ava's office. Or go to Sean. He has more power. Well, not me paying attention to the picture and picture like it's on the screen. Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. What is she saying? I really want to know. She probably cuts people up and oh, she pushing the ref. Oh, she's pissed. She's probably cursing them out in Spanish. She's probably cursing them out in Spanish. Oh, and not you making Ethan Page feel weird, of all people. Come on, just make it a triple threat so we could feel good about ourselves. Preferably if you, I wish they'd have made it a triple threat for Vengeance Day, because I'm going to Vengeance Day. Hint, hint, hint. Vengeance Day is coming to Washington, D.C. Shout out to all my D.C. people in the chat, because they don't want to give y'all nothing for some stupid reason. And I was happy that it was in D.C. Valentine's Day weekend. You already know I'm in there because I love NXT, so I might as well spend it with the people I love. But I don't know. That was kind of messed up for them to give it to Shotzi after Stephanie won fair and square. Like, what was the point of all that? Okay, here's Oba. I like this. We're going back. Oh, not eliminate Eddie. Robert, sit down. If you don't stop before you get crashed up, I said wall before he could do wall. Stevie funny. No, pick him back up. Damn. She said, we don't decide anything. He was up high. He damn right he was up high. Hold on. Shout out to Lock It Down in the comment section. He sure was the I like his theme. I don't like Dante Chen. I don't care what nobody say. Him and Penta, shout out to Penta for debuting last night. Fucking killing in the match. I don't care what nobody say. Book it. Book it. Book it. He got a new theme and everything. Go ahead, Dante Chen. I love it. Yeah, my man's was up high. He was like, oh, Ethan, you keep cheating. Well, you a heel. I wouldn't expect anything less. The bell didn't ring yet, sir. Calm down. Calm down now. The bell didn't ring, man. Calm down now. There we go. Give it back. Give it back. You're right. Booker's right. It's how you move with Ethan Page. Ooh, okay. This is a squash. Are we? Is this a squash? Is this a squash? It's a squash. It's a squash. It's a squash. Damn. Damn, Dante. Where's Javon now? Go jump his ass. Yo, Ethan Page trying to turn into Two-Face. I'm here for it. Where's Javon? Not you trying to injure half the roster, bro. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You just hear breaking limbs? What are you, a limb? No, don't do that. Oh, I can't watch that. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Booker right. It's a part of the business, honey. Dang, he's sick. Yo. I hate him, but I like it. Does that make any sense? When somebody says they hate it, but they like it, I like it. I hate it, but I like it at the same time. Because that's a heel right there. And like I said, I've always said in past shows, Ethan Page was brought on to be the franchise heel at the moment until they develop their new heel. Because right now, Javon whoop his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Oh no, no. Why you hit him in the mouth? Get up, Javon. Beat his ass. Kick him in the head. Dang. No. They playing this very well. He bleeding again from the mouth. And you know what's crazy? This is the most NXT hasn't had like I don't know if it's a storyline injury. I don't know if Javon's what's the name? I don't know if Javon Evans' jaw wired shut is real. And that's what I miss. And that's what they should be. That's what should be happening on NXT as far as development goes. Because I don't even know if his jaw is wired shut for real or if it's fake. We don't know. But I like it. All right, girl. The new champion of the era. Vaughn, you late. Hi, Vaughn. Shout out to King Vaughn in the building. Yeah, he got knocked back down. I was happy to see him, but then he just all they did was in the mouth, and that was it. Kind of messed up when you think about it. The Royal Rumble. Who's going? Who's going? And most of all, who's winning? Oh, we got so much planned. I have a calendar planned of all the things that are happening before the Royal Rumble. I'm choosing next week to dive into tag teams on our pre-show if OTM should win. I'm also diving into who we think from NXT needs to be going to the Royal Rumble and shooting their shot in Indianapolis. It's so much lined up because there's always going to be an NXT talent that goes there and shows up and show out. So I'm diving into that. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Bye, Vaughn. We're not gonna last resort the Royal Rumble just because John Cena is leaving doesn't mean we give him everything. Then again, it would align what I said was that Cody needs to retire John. You know what my theory is? I'm gonna put this on mute, and it's not NXT related. My whole thing behind this John Cena last this and John Cena last that, I think Cody, one plethora of things that I think that might happen in my head, in my sick little I like heels head, right? This is how Cody turns heel. He goes in. John Cena wins the Royal Rumble, right? He goes in and he decides, all right, fine, I'll fight John Cena. I fought John Cena in the past. It ain't nothing new. I may have lost to John Cena because you check the back record of all the Raws and stuff they had matches. John Cena has beat Cody Rhodes before. Yeah, I'll go back in with him. And then that's when Cody turns into homeboy from the boys that everybody keep comparing him to, and just wrecks John Cena and retires him. I personally want Cody to do it. I don't know how that's gonna, because that's gonna affect his image, especially as far as like the kids love Cody, but I also feel like it's a challenge because the kids love Cody the way that they love Cena. So Cody Cena WrestleMania, Las Vegas, the biggest show. Like that's that to me. If you're not gonna give me The Rock and Roman, that's how you steal the show. That's how you close it. No, I don't care. Nobody care about that. The same Ric Flair that always got one last match of him every 6 months. No, thank you. No, we don't need that. Let's see. I went to press oh yeah, but this should be watched from home. No, why? How much is the tickets in Indianapolis? In Indianapolis. Well, last I checked, tickets were like $250, but that was like last Sunday. So, and they ain't going down because I had a tracker myself to see how these plane tickets were looking. Let's see. Let's see. Why you not coming? Plane tickets is $209. Get your ass on a flight. I'm joking. Don't listen to me. I'm the worst. That's Spirit too. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't fly Spirit. No. It says flight is 209. American Airlines is 259. But you gotta leave from like LaGuardia. I'm close to New York, so if you leave from LaGuardia, it works. If you leave from JFK, it's about 333. I would never leave from Newark. That's my only thing. That's my only qualm. Because Newark wanted $400 and something, and I was like, nah. Yeah, girl, you got JFK and LaGuardia. Just so I don't know. Spirit is like the bus, the bus of airlines. So if you can get from point A to point B and you don't feel like, and you feel like you could pay an extra couple coins for your bag, I say do it. But they're the cheapest right now. If you're from New York, LaGuardia is at $264. If you leave at $355 on a Friday. Let's see what the returning look at. Look at me. I'm here to help. Okay, live streams are not only about NXT. I also help you fulfill your dreams of going to any PLE you want to. And the returning flight at 7 at night. If you don't got to work on a Monday, I work on a Monday. And then, it shoots up when you go to return. So I don't know. It depends. Depends on what you want to do. I hope to see everybody who loves wrestling as much as I do at the Royal Rumble, even if I go. And look at Oba looking like he on a hunt. Dion, stay out of it. Why are you in people's business all the time? Here, another one in people's business. It seems like, stop being creepy. Ooh. Don't fight. Izzy's so, I like her outfits. And these two are just, they need to stop playing the love game up in here. Aww. We got kissing angles on NXT again? We eating good up in here. Okay. We got hip hop theme music. We got kissing couples. We got people dressing like The Rock. We got it all up at NXT. Come on. All Corey had to do was sit right in the middle of them both, and he would have been okay. He don't want to come to NXT. Let's see, is Sean hurt? Why isn't he wrestling? I don't know. When it comes to Sean Spears, I think he's seen all these factions, and he wants something like that so he can kind of be dominant. And it's working because he recruited two good people, but they're not even wrestling. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. It seems like a slow burn, but we got to kind of wait to see what happens. Yo, whoever's editing these progressive clips are in their bag. Her Japanese is just so clean. Love Julia. Ashanti said, "This is The Bachelor, and you won, Carmen. I give you this rose." She's a pretty girl. She deserves it. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. This is the show. We just here with him. I want to hear what she has to say. I was very proud of this moment. We're gonna leave this up while she talks because this is a big deal for them to both win, and then it was this. I love this. Oh, Nathan News in Japan. I love it. Come on, girly. I love it. I love this for her. She's really done it all in the pinnacle of her career, and I didn't realize she was like in her 30s, but this means a lot. Like, imagine you come into a company where people have been known, they're like, oh, they don't take a lot of the people that are older seriously, and she's already at one pinnacle of her career. So good for her. He's young too. I didn't know he was 28 years old. Imagine OTM wins. They've really setting the tone for like it being a new NXT and where everybody needs to move on. But then it makes me worry about what they're gonna do with Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Okay. I don't need CW messing up. Wait, we getting all this women business tonight? Shout out to Keeks. Shout out to Keeks. Shout out to Keeks. I miss her. And thank her for everything too. I miss Keeks. Damn, Keeks was my only reason that not to shy off. That Keeks was one of my main reasons for watching AEW a lot, especially with the women business going on. Because I was really into like I just miss Keeks. Keeks, thank you for everything too. It was people like her that kind of gave me the chance to do stuff like this. So shout out to her. The metaphor, all this women stuff we getting tonight, and we getting Kalani and versus Cora Jade too. Okay, we like continuously up in here. I noticed that too. I know. I know. Shout out to her. One of the most honest to ever do it to be, and she never shied away from her truths. She was the reason. She was really one of the main reasons why I even tuned in. I really used to tune into AEW for women's matches because I felt like they were doing really good with their women's division, especially with all the stuff with Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May's development. The shout outs to her. Shout outs to her. And thank her for everything she's done too. I'm thinking today. And that's on period. Let's see. It's metaphor tag. They need to be the tag team going forward. Yo, their picture in picture is lit. I'm sorry. Picture in picture is lit. Without a shadow of a doubt. They doing it better than Netflix is like, we're not giving you no picture in picture. Y'all spoiled. Like, no matter how much you pay, you're just gonna get no ads. I think that's why they don't do the picture in picture on Netflix. But their picture in picture is pretty lit. Go back on mute. Tap into this real quick. because it marks the truth of an era. To see The Rock on there, to see The Rock there, to see Julia do this, to see Obafemi finally claim he's backed by Destiny, and to see all this, they really are trying to change a new era. The only thing they haven't changed, they haven't had. Oh, you know what though? Now that I think about it, because it's so close to home, I wonder if they're not if Fraxium keeps winning because they haven't had a longest reigning tag team situation in a very long time. That would be the only thing on my mind that I can think of that would be leaning towards that. Like they haven't had a longest reigning tag team champions ever. But then again, like stop, they don't need to put OTM in that boat and not give them a chance because they haven't really gotten a chance either. And they're one of the longest currently in-house developed tag teams there. Like their gimmick and everything was created around the same time, I believe, when they were still with I was about to call him Sydney. I don't want to call him Sydney. I'm gonna call him by his real name because I've been watching him wrestle in GCW lately. When they were first established as a faction, it was around the same time. So, and then they had that match at Vengeance Day last year. So they would have been one of the longest reigning developed tag. Because then after that, you got like Hank and Tank and all these other guys that came into the tag team fold. Besides Gallus, Gallus has obviously been there for a really long time. They were former champions. Then you had Chase U, that was kind of doing their thing. So it's a little, it's not up in air, I want to say, but I just think that if they want to swift the dynamic on a tag team, this would be the way to do it. But I don't think they're gonna do it tonight. I doubt they do it tonight because I don't know. It's to take it away from Axiom, who literally they lost, they got it back, they lost, they got it back. You're gonna make it another loss, got it back situation. They've been through that already. So if they lose tonight, that's it. They need to lose. There needs to be no coming back to it, in my fair opinion. Let's see. Oh, look at Langston Meester. She's in a new show already. I love me some Langston Meester. Look at me looking at these commercials. Let's go into the comments real quick. Is Ava not able to wrestle? Wonder if they would do an angle. I wonder. I don't know. She's very good at her role. She's very good at her role as general manager. Oh. I'm gonna come back to this comment in a second. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna come back to that because DIY is on my screen. You stole it from the Motor City Machine Gun guys, but I like them. I knew it. I knew it. And we know one day DIY will step in the ring with Fraxium and the world will rejoice. So I have my good buddy Heartbreak for some tickets tonight. The show to master what Fraxium is capable of at most. Anytime Johnny Gargano comes to NXT, is good eats. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Lies. You lying. No shenanigans in my behind. It's been nothing but shenanigans. So if they're number one contenders to the women's tag team championships, that means we're getting Lash versus Naomi. Good work. I like it. And this transfer window being open, listen, there's time for Lash and them to come back up to go to the main roster and defend them titles. They've already established themselves when they went to Riyadh because people are now familiar with their main roster, and for them to be an NXT talent to have that main roster PLE shine, it'll make sense for them to become tag team champions. Yo, they just like, no matter what they do with their gimmicks, they just look badass. This is about to cook. I already know it. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Come on, Jakara. Student of the school, baby. I love it. I like watching her wrestle. She's grown so much. Still makes me mad. She never got her breakout tournament moment to be by herself, but she makes a great tag team with Lash. Okay, good, okay. I'm like the guy in Coming to America. Like good. Love it. They got attitude and they have strength. And Lash deserves it on top of that. Damn, they should just make them tag team champions. That'd be so cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's like she fighting for her life. Just don't hit me. Like it. I like it. Come on, girl. Ooh. Technique. Technique. You like it. I like it. I love it. Give me more of it. Booker, mind your business. Booker is just off the chain. Like between what he just said about Stephanie and this, come on, babes. I like her. She's just all of it. Love it. Let's see. That a girl. That's what he said. What y'all talking about in this comment section? So with Ava, she did the whole schism thing and she had two matches. Well, one, two. She had two matches, two solid matches. No, don't get distracted. Maybe that was the moment to stop me from saying what I was gonna say. No, they can't lose like this. Come on, Lash, power out of that. You could toss them both. You can toss them both. You know that. One, two. Get that. Thank you. Go ahead, Lash. Power out all that. You could toss them both. You know you're stronger than that. The same girl who picked up Otis. Otis of all people. There we go. So, like I said about Ava, she had like two matches, and I like when they do this. I like it. Come on, get it together. Stand. There we go. I like it. No! Oh, damn it. I like when they do that move. Damn it. It was looking cute. No, okay. Nice and Sakari. We like it. There we go. We're lock it down out. We're lock it down at another picture in picture. There we go. So here's the thing, right? No, we're not gonna. Y'all mean leave DIY alone. They've been there a while. So the whole thing with Ava is that she had her matches, and they happened, and they were trying to give it something, but it wasn't given. Let's say it nicely. It didn't give what it was supposed to have gave as far as technique goes. So with that being said, I don't know how long she's gonna be GM because the wrestling aspect of her being a WWE superstar is not there. And it happens to a lot of people. You got people that are signed that I didn't even know they were signed. Like, for example, the girl from Cheer, um, the real popular one from the Netflix series Cheer, Gabby, she signed with WWE, but her in-ring training is a little different. She doesn't train as much because she's still doing Cheer and she's working and all this other stuff. So that's there. I think that's in the same capacity as when it comes to Ava, but she's not wrestling right now because if you go back and watch it, I need y'all to go back and watch what pay-per-view was she in where it was Schism versus her. Go back and watch the pre-show for NXT Stand and Deliver. Um and just look at the match. And y'all gonna see why I'm being nice. I'm being very nice about what I have to say. Let's fix this for a moment. There we go. I'm being very nice about how I say it and what I have to say. Because I'm rude, but I'm not rude in that aspect. I'm rude, but I'm not rude. Oh, this pitch. Oh, close enough. I'm not being rude about it, but it just wasn't given what it was supposed to have given. She's doing a very good job as GM. And the Paul Heyman conversation she had, to be quite honest, I kind of felt like either she was going to join the bloodline and be a manager in that aspect. Like, you know, would have been cool what I thought was going to go on in my head. Down the road, she would have been the what Paul Heyman to Roman is to Solo Sikoa, if that makes any sense. I thought that's what was going to happen. Can't say it won't happen in some capacity, especially with the way the bloodline storyline is going right now. But that's why my thought process was when he went into that office to go speak to her was kind of train her into becoming that. And I thought that she would honestly go along with it, but it didn't happen. So to put it in nice retrospect, she might be training on the back end. She might not be training anymore. The GM thing's more for her. But from what I know is the reception is that the wrestling needs a little bit more. Her technique needs a little bit more work. And this is a way for her to get the technique and still be on TV in the role she deserves to be on. Best political way to answer it. Me too. Me too. I wish she could have just pump kicked him one time. She need to pump kick Ethan Page too. But ooh, okay. We're back. We're back on TV. We're back. Yeah, thank you. Use the body for what it's used for, ma'am. But yeah, Ava strapping on her boots. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Let's see. Come on, Lash. You know you're good wrestling when your hair is still intact. Like she can do no wrong. There we go. I need you to kick the other one out the ring first. Oh, oh. Come on. Yeah, just get rid of her. You know, and you know what? saving that comment too, because we're gonna talk about it. We get critical up in here. Happy birthday, Queen PR. Ow. Shout out to my girl. Not too much of my girl. She's out of town right now, but we still love you. All right, let's run this again. Thank you. Run it again. We like this move. There we go. 1, 2. Damn. Y'all should have won. What the hell, man? They're doing a good job with this match, though. They're killing it. Let her go. They're going to do whatever they can to cheat. And they win this match. I'd be annoyed. So anticlimactic. Y'all been here before. Y'all won before. Where is Jakara? Thank you. Thank you. That's how you do. Okay. All right. All right. Come on. Okay. Oh, damn. They're going to run that move again? No. Come on, Jakara. Get back in it. Get back in it, sis. There we go. Damn. Where's Lash? Oh, come on. Like, come on. Where's Lash? Jakara holding her own for the minute. Ooh, nice. Damn right. Woohoo! You know what that means? That means it's gonna be your sister tag team championship match, y'all. Hello. Yes. I love it. I love it. As deserved. Oh. Because in my head, I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen in my head. Because Jade ain't here yet, y'all. New number 1 contenders, baby. Against Bianca and Naomi. Oh, Lexus King getting his plates. Yay, Lexus. Yay. Congratulations, Lexus. Oh. No excuses. It's not about the excuses. It's about the rematch. I saw him hit. Hey. No, it was an accident, man. How can we not? Red said, you lie. She goes, wait a minute. She's liquid gold. I'm sorry. Who fighting? Oh, shit. Tony whip his ass. Where's the family at? And there's Sean Spears being weird in the background. Where is the family? Where's the family? It's oh wait, I forgot the skits online. Stacks is in jail. Come on, Kalani, with that attitude. Come on, sis. Come on, girl. Is NXT live or is it recorded? I need to find that out. I need her to just be, girl, be bad. It's okay. Come to the dark side. I feel like I'm drawn in like Darth Vader. Come to the dark side. But let's see. Let's go into the comments. I appreciate y'all still staying up with me and still being in tune with me and being in sync. And yeah, we're going to tap back into this comment because unfair, it made no sense, but we all know it's political game warfare up in there when it comes to 2K. But they're going to do right in 2K25. I could feel it. I know they're going to do right in 2K25. So I'm not even worried about I'm not worried about all that. If that makes any sense. I'm not worried about any of it at all. They're going to do right by it. So what else we got? Yep. What do they say? The people who defeated King Vaughn. You need to behave on the people internet. You can't say things like this, even if it's true. You can't say things like that. I have the greatest friends, but I also have the rudest ones. So just bear with the people in the comments if you're tuning in for the first time. All I could think about between them is when it was NXT 2.0 and Lash like literally pump kicked the hell out of that girl out of the chair. That's why I'm laughing. And a whole apology, absolutely. Let's see. Yes, more picture in picture. We love it. It's on picture in picture. I would have too, but I feel like they got bigger plans for her, which is why they didn't do it. And I feel like with Julie, I think there's still space. And then look, listen, not everybody who becomes a champion NXT does not become a champion on main roster. I hope it makes sense because look at Bianca. I look at a lot of people who are champions without being champions on NXT. Look at Chelsea right now. It give it a chance. Give it a chance to see what she could do. I mean, the tag team titles are right there. Bianca and Jade don't need to necessarily have it all the time. And Roxanne would have given her so much hell. Absolutely right. Let's see. Funny how the Rock and Shawn Michaels never got in the ring, but his daughter was with HK. Listen. Let's see. Metaphor wins. We're happy about that. I know Rakarsha, my girl, Rakarsha, my VIP girl. She's happy about that. I know he paid top dollar for his barber. That's how I'm gonna say. So in 2025, right, guys, my New Year's resolution, I plan on being less weird and rude to a lot of people that are wrestlers. And I try and cover up what I would say rudely by covering it up with something nice. I hope that makes sense, right? So like if we talk about like people's looks, I'm not going to say like what the hell are you wearing? You look horrible. I'm going to be like, or her hair looks nice. That's what matters. I'm trying to do that so I'm not as rude and snarky as I've been in the past. Like I really, 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 really try. Really try. I'm trying. So when it comes to him and his haircuts, right? I'ma say I know he pays his barber top tier money. That's it. That's where we're gonna leave it. That's where we're gonna leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Vaughn, you will have to because we can't be rude. We can't be rude. Listen, I know he paid his barber top dollar, and that's all I'm going to leave it as. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Nikita makes Diesel look. You see what I mean? Okay. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going to start that for later because I don't know what we're gonna get out of Trick Williams because he's still. We have like no time and well, no, damn, it's only 9:18. Jesus Christ! Either they cutting the commercials slow, or they're fast pacing the show. Misha, Misha slammed the bitches in the bed. I knew this NXT TNA biz wasn't done. Misha Slamovich was just on my screen on WWE TV. I know the birthday girl on my screen, but damn, that was nasty work to do that to her. Oh, and she's looking right at Misha Slamovich. We better be getting what I think we about to get. Whoa. I hate Death Rebel, but they did a good remix to her poppy music. Happy birthday to Cora Jade, by the way. If they make her lose on her birthday, that's nasty word too. Just want to point that out. But Misha Slamovich is sitting right there with the championship, the way that Jordan was sitting there with the championship last year. And Corey looked at this window. Can we get a part 2 of TNA and NXT together? NXT? Oh damn. Kalani here. Yo, whenever they have a good match, they always have a good match. So I like this. And outside of kayfabe, they said they learned a lot. Cora has gone on record to say she learned a lot from Kalani, and Kalani always striving to learn how to wrestle. So their matches are going to be good no matter what. You can put them together in the future and they'll have good matches. Because Cora's a good heel, and Kalani's very athletic. Okay. Okay. A little aggressive, you know? Okay. You know what it is too? Cora took that break to work on herself, but also take it seriously. But you never stop growing. I don't know why people have so much beef with Cora Jade. They don't realize she started really young and you learn with the business. Okay. Back to that heel fashion stuff. Them chops. No, it don't need to take place nowhere. I don't want to see Richard. Ugh. Yo, I can't. I did like. I'm just having. Okay, good cradle inside cradle. I'm paying attention to the match. And I'm freaking out that Miss Slamovich, like Miss Slamovich, the Slamovich that I love watching at Battle Club Pro. Shout out to her. She's a teacher at Battle Club Pro. Love her. They love her down there. Shout out to Janelle and Joaquin over at Battle Club Pro in New York City. She's on WWE TV with the title on her chest. What the title right for her? Why is this not a bigger deal? I'm going to Twitter. Twitter makes everything a big deal. What they saying on Twitter? Shout out to Fadeaway Media. He's always capturing the memes that I need to laugh at. Why is no one talking about how big of a deal this is? Yo, he's there. There's no way he's not there. He said he got to figure out his next move. You never know. They might talk about it tonight, or he might show up on SmackDown. Just remember where you heard it first. Slamovich. He said Vaughn knows who I'm talking about because Vaughn, shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn been to a Battle Club Pro show. He's seen me as the Slamovich. He knows how big of a deal that is. This is a full circle moment for homegirl. Ooh, nice, nice. I need Cora to take her ass to Vegas though. Okay. They make her lose on her birthday. Like I said, that's nasty work. Don't do that. Okay. This is aggressive. Okay, Kalani. This is aggressive. Get it back together, girl. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Girl. Girl. Don't break a bra strap doing that. Kalani. Kalani. Oh, rake their eyes. Heel form. We like it. We like it. She should have controlled her emotions, and it's her birthday. Can't make her lose on her birthday. Should have controlled her emotions. That's the first time Cora. That was the first time in a long time Cora won in a while. Hate to say that. You recognize game. Thank you, Vaughn. But that was the first time she's won in a minute. Yo, okay, can we get back to the moment where Misha Slamovich was capturing all the attention on WWE TV for being in TNA? Yes, thank you. I can't believe Misha Slamovich is on WWE TV. This makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. Ethan Page, what you doing in the dark? Hey, you late too. You're supposed to be on time, sir. On time. But better late than never. And you know what? Shout out to our general manager, Ava, for making this match happen. Shout out to you. It almost makes up. You're not doing nothing on purpose. You're not some devious. You're not some lie, cheat, and steal like the other Eddie Guerrero. You're just annoying. Like, ugh. I hope Trick come mess up your whole shit. Cause I wasn't supposed to curse tonight. My bad. I hope he come mess up your whole stuff. Cause you just pissed me off. Next week, you're gonna be over. In the meantime, I'm gonna go celebrate. Feels good. No right now. How good I feel right now. What did he just run from here to the next full moon? I don't get it. Yes, affect everybody. It's sad. Also, if you go on my real quick, if you guys go on my page, my personal page, which is reload.relive on all social media platforms, I have a link to families who have lost their homes. Every single GoFundMe was created by Aaliyah. Shout out to her. Somebody I work with has created an entire GoFundMe links of everyone who has lost their home. in the fires. So if you could donate, give what you can to pick a family, any dollar amount helps these families that have lost everything they had in the fires in California. So just go to my page. It's in my home screen. It's on my website. It's one of the links on my Instagram account. It will be here on my page on my Twitch. I'm gonna get those wrestling girls to post it too. Just donate what you can, give what you can. Any little way helps because what's going on is tragic. Mm. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, they're gonna cost them the match. I can already see it in my eyes. Oh Lord. Oh, come on. Between here and the parking lot, everybody want to fight. Lord of mercy. And y'all have a match. What are y'all doing? Where is well, I don't know. Jada Parker doing her own thing. I don't even know if she's with OTM. I know she stands with them, but she ain't going out there with them. I would have had her backstage and get y'all asses back in line. We have a tag team match. But what did you say? He not a threat, he a wolf. You know, wolf, moon, owl, that type of thing. He a wolf, Bond. Told you be nice here. This is the match that's coming up. We put in the comments right now if anybody remembers any tag teams from NXT. And there's going to be a poll. Name a tag team you remember. In my mind, I'm going to talk about it next week. Talk about it in the weeks going forward. I always think of the Undisputed Era. I always think of the Undisputed Era because the Undisputed Era had them tag teams for a while. The first tag team that I cheer for to win, I don't know if anybody remembers the Vad Valens. Vad Valens. I don't know if I'm saying their name right. I'm probably butchering it, whatever. They were a good tag team. A lot of great tag teams in NXT history. But y'all think of one, leave it in the comments. We're going to touch on it. We're going to talk about it. Thank you for everybody who's sticking up and standing up and staying with me on this live stream. My comment section is kind of nuts right now. My bad. But it's all in good fun. And a lot of people, like, they're saying there's no sign of Trick Williams. I'm wondering too what his next move is going to be, because if he had to go back to the drawing board and his drawing board is to lead him to SmackDown or to lead him to Raw, because this open window is here, that means he does not. The transfer window means you don't have to wait for a draft to be called up. I don't think the transfer window is just for people on the main roster. The transfer window is mostly for people that just want to go somewhere else where they're appreciated. And it could be for anybody. It could be for anybody. So I'm excited, like really excited to see where everything goes with NXT shaping up in a new era to be something different. And now that we got a preview of Miss Misha Slamovich back in the front row with that championship, it looks like we about to get a part 2 of NXT TNA. I needed like a hole in the head. But you know what I wish they would have gave it to? Because she was the person that did a great job when she was in TNA. Brinley, Izzy, and Carly Bright, they need to go back again. I think they deserve another run at being that exposure, because their exposure went up. Izzy's really good in the ring. I think she's going to end up with Shawn Spears anyway. I think she's going to end up with Shawn Spears. Either that or she's going to find herself tied in with the family. But Izzy Dane, I feel like, does good on her own, so I don't want her tied into another faction. But if I had my pick of people that deserved that kind of open window, it would be those three. But I mean, give it to Cora J too, because Cora J missed out on the stuff. Yes, there we go. DC Vengeance Day on Saturday, February 15th. Don't even ask no questions. You already know I'm in the building. Because I need to go. I'm keeping my tradition, at least going to one NXT show per year. First year I went in 2023 was Deadline, which I have fun with. And I went to Stand and Deliver last year with Pablo the Don. Shout out to them. And I'm gonna go to Vengeance Day because it's Vengeance Day. If they're not gonna bring a NXT. They haven't had an NXT thing in this area in New Jersey and New York since the last takeover, which I could be upset about, but I'm not upset about. So if I gotta go to DC, I will. End of story. So Jada Parker's not even with them, and that's what makes things weird with them. Like, why is Jada Parker not there? Her exposure has gotten so her exposure is up there. So her not being there is low-key weird, but that's not here or there. They 6'3" and 6'5". Holy Vaughn, you better be there. I'm not playing with you. You better be there with the NXT championship right on your shoulder. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you, sir. He knows if you're watching. You better be in the building. Everybody in this comment section needs to be in the building, to be quite honest. It's going to be a good time. NXT shows are fun. I can't get with anybody who doesn't think an NXT show is fun no matter what. They're so used to the old. Get with the new. NXT shows are exciting. The ones I've been to, at least, they're exciting. They're exciting. This is exciting. They're matching for the first time ever. And that makes me worried even more. Because if they don't win, I'm going to be upset. Look at Mike Rome. I like his hair and his voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Their name is Faxion Booker. Get your life. Terrible. Ooh. That's why they're tag teams, because they're smart. Look at that. Look at that. Come on now. DIY better pay attention, child. That's your competition. That's why they're the best. Okay. They better pay attention. That's why they're the best. Ain't no doubt about it. Hmm. I didn't realize how tall. Yo, they do look. Damn, they do look tall. Both of them. How old are they? I'm nosy now. Oh, this is gone. All right, fast space. Come on, there we go. Okay. Ooh, just tossed them. Solution is Nigerian. Okay, the hype now the hype makes him and Obafemi in the same boat. Okay. He got a real Nigerian name too on top of that. Reggie. That's what the name is. Reggie. When Reggie was with them, I like their gimmick was taken a lot more seriously. Their gimmick was taken a lot more seriously when they were with him. That's his name. I'm like, dang, like I couldn't think of his name. I've been calling him Sydney because I've been watching GCW and he's been wrestling a couple of shows, but that was his name. I'm trying to think too. But you know what? I don't even know who's gonna win this match tonight. I don't know who's gonna win this match. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. And you know what's crazy too? I've been waiting like like they've dished out the women tag team to the main roster. I'm surprised they haven't done it with Faxium yet because I guess because they want them to just have that attention on the NXT brand of things. But I'm surprised they haven't been stepped up to by anybody. They haven't even been. They weren't stepped up to by Judgment Day. They weren't stepped up to. Were they stepped up to anybody? I could be wrong. They weren't stepped up to anybody when they just became tag team because they had been losing it in and out, and they had a lot of tag teams. So for DIY to notice them now is interesting. I would have thought they would have noticed them on some continuous tag team stuff, but they're just noticing them now, which I mean, all exposure is great exposure, nothing wrong with it. But I just would have thought it would have been sooner, if that makes any sense. But DIY, I mean, they're killing it as heel tag teams. So that I'm not surprised about either when it comes to this. So it depends. The NXT tag teams, the tag team needs reshaping. Both tag team divisions need the exposure and the reshaping because they've been so focused on shaping the women. Now they can get back to tag team stuff. To be fair, to be really fair with it. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's get into it. What else can I get into cover while we're on a commercial break? Should I tap into why The Rock was there, or should I wait that for a different show? Yeah, let me know. We tap into this. I could tap into this. I could tap into that. Oh, I'm gonna tap into that. Oh, I'm excited about her being champion for so many reasons. One of those reasons being she, like I said, she's come a long way. She's done the work. She laid the groundwork in her career before she even got there, and the girls are gonna learn a lot from her. She said in her interview, which I like, she didn't slam women in the locker room like some people who've been in WWE have. She actually said that the only thing that she had to get used to was the fast pace, kind of like this fast paced match. Because now we're back at this. We're back at this match. We are back, baby. I said OTM's been dominating. Ooh. I still didn't find out how old they are, and I don't think I'm gonna want to find out because, like, there's some tall man. Where's Lock It Down? Here's another picture. Oh no, the scrolls at the bottom. There's not another Lock It Down. So we're not getting a triple threat North American Championship. They're really good. Ooh. Nobody has. I know. I'm sorry. Like, there ain't no picture in picture. I'm sorry, fam. Ooh. I don't see them losing, to be real honest. I see them winning, and I see DIY getting involved and saying if they unify these mother titles, I'm gonna be tight. If they unify these titles, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be really tight about it. I'm not gonna lie. They need to leave the tag team title where it is. Okay. Mm. Nope, that's not it. Y'all talking about Jada Parker? She's not there. They just make her solo, in my opinion. They really just need to make her solo. Okay. Okay. Somebody's gonna tap. It's a double submission moment. Somebody needs to either power out or tap. And everybody wants OTM to win on top of that. Ooh. Okay. That's one way to break it up. Stay to the end of the show. I'm gonna be tapping into my emotions from New Year's Evil. If you saw my clip, I'm gonna be tapping into how I felt about Obafemi winning, and probably how I felt about these guys winning. Yep. Yeah, you know, it's a good thing. Thank you for having PLEs at an earlier time. And give me more matches while we at it. Okay, tag. That was smart. The tag was made, but focus on the right person. Focus on the right person. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Okay, Lucian. Yep, that's it. That's gonna be it. Unless somebody interrupts. Don't pass up on it. One, two. Damn. Can't keep them down. One thing about them, they're workhorses. I will always give Fraxium that credit. They're real workhorses. And I could feel Josh Briggs coming to fuck up all this real quick. Yeah. Damn. You can hear it. Okay, sir, that table is not made of quartz like the new Raw table is. What are y'all doing? That's not made of quartz countertop. I can't. I can't. Okay, knockout. And that's how you Yep, that's it. Look at this. Look at that. That's it. They just lost. Oh, come on. At the same time? Do the table? Shake the room. There we go. Come on, Axiom. Come on, Axiom. That's it. Damn. That's it. And that's why they are the best tag team in NXT. Fraxium is still here. Johnny looks impressed, and Tamatra looks like I'm about to have some fun with this. Oh, we still got to hear from Ava. And we still got to hear from Roxanne Perez. Who just pulled up? Who that in the bins? Is that Tricky? Is that Chick Willy Wonka? Who just pulled up? It's Trick Williams. Who's this? Who wears Dusty Doc Martens? Let me find out. If what's her name thinks she gonna pull up again without letting people know, we gonna have a problem. Who got small feet like that? I'm gonna tap into this real quick while we're on a commercial break. And of course, I'm talking about this guy showing up to NXT. What I think it means for business. First of all, this is great. Shout out to him being for the first time ever to come to NXT. It was his first time. He did it in front of the right crowd. He did it in LA. He did it in a very historic building. And before he made friends with Ethan Page against his daughter's will, he went up there, and I'll be really honest with you. He went up there to clarify him having fun on Raw. And it wasn't nothing to do with NXT. It was mostly to be The Rock. It was mostly to be himself. Like, people were complaining about him being friends with Cody after they cried about him beating up Cody, and he just went up there to sue the move. I'm glad he got to feel the NXT universe because this is the most electrifying brand, small brand, developmental brand right now among the rosters. It's good that he got that exposure to be there and everything else in between. I mean, he just looked so great. Like the fact that he got goosebumps. The fact that he got goosebumps. It means something. It means something great. It means something great. It means something. I hope to see him again too, but not in the capacity that I did before. I hope to see him help because now he's on a board of directors. There was really no NXT for him coming up in the business. I know he's probably going to pay close attention. He's been paying close attention because he's told Ethan Page, "Listen, I've been paying attention to what you're doing. You like me." Kind of not what Ava wanted to hear from her dad. He wasn't her dad at the moment, but it was good that Ava kind of prepped him up. Like, listen, I know you've been in front of some electric crowds. This crowd is something different. Go out there. They'll cheer you. They'll have fun with you. They'll tell you how they'll feel. And he felt it. And also sidebar, he definitely cursed on CW. And they probably told him, like, dude, we don't curse. Like, you can't curse. This ain't Netflix. Don't confuse the two. Although it's Netflix to other countries. Shout out to everybody who watch NXT on Netflix in other countries. But I think he just went out there to feel the vibes because he needs to feel his his vibes all across. People were wondering if he was going to ever show up to NXT, and they had their answer right then and there, right? Fair to say, we hope to see you again, Dwayne. Don't tell Ethan Page not to call you DJ. That was creepy. It's weird. A lot of people loved it. You see, Rakarsha loved it. I don't love that next week, the North American Championship is going against Ridge Holland. But this is NXT next week. They're going to be in Atlanta pretty soon. Next Tuesday, you got a NXT Championship match going. I don't know if I should live watch party that too. But Roxanne Perez is out in the middle of the ring. Let's listen to what she has to say. I like her boots. You kind of quiet, girl. Nine. I bet you Julia came back. Yep. And you did that, girl. You did that, sis. You helped. Mm-hmm. You did. I give you that. Okay. Maturity is realizing that you lost somebody better. I wonder if that was Lyra. Because Lyra used to wear combat boots. Her docs used to be clean, though. Mm-hmm. Ooh. She said, without me. Ooh. Sister girl. I should have fucking known from last night. Girl, how you make it down to Florida so fast? They put you on the jet? They put you on the jet. I should have known. The fucking docs. She was wearing them last night. Damn. Barely the house that barely held up when the 4 horsewomen left. Oh. Take her with you to the main roster. It's Tuesday Night Rocks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sis is rude. Oh, oh, oh. Clocked it. Clocked it. Come on. Give me the match I deserve. This is what we deserve. Take her with you to the main roster. Roxanne. It's like watching two sisters have an argument. Oh. Oh. Okay, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Miss Ma'am. The biggest difference between me and you is that you're gonna be stuck here in your own way all along while I'm going on to WrestleMania after I win the title this Friday from Tiffany Stratton. No. Oh. How you cut me off right? You know what? I'm getting tired of the CW. You cut me off in a good moment. Damn it. Damn it. You cut me off at like the best moment. I wanted to see them. I wanted to see them fight. Why I didn't get to see them fight? Damn. I should, you know what though? I thought it was Lyra. Too soon. I should have known it was them docs because she wore those docs last night. That, yeah, I'm thinking of Nia Jax when she's like, it's definitely not Bailey. Like, I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I know it was rude. Like, how dare you cut me off? Like, I was getting into the swing of it. And I'm annoyed. I'm a little bothered, but I'm gonna be okay. Well, that was all she wrote for this episode of Watch What Happens NXT. I'm so glad you guys joined me on this very special Tuesday. We will be back. There's so much now to dive into because now I'm gonna go and watch TNA and see what's gonna happen now. Because Misha Slamovich coming in there looking at her competition the way Jordan walked up in there and saw what was cooking and what was new. If we're gonna get what we're supposed to get, then just give it to me. Okay? Just give it to me. Give me what I'm supposed to get. Because also, you waiting on the cuffs. You know what is funny? Somebody sent me a text and was like, "Oh, I think Jordan Grace came back," and I'm like, "No, too soon. Not yet. Not yet. Keep it slow. Keep it slow. Keep it slow. Keep it slow." But we don't. I don't know. Like I just. This was a packed episode of NXT, and it need to be a packed episode of NXT for a while. We need to keep the packed episodes of NXT going, in my fair opinion. Peace to the chat. Shout out to everybody who was in here. But I'm going, it's time for night. I'm going to bed. I will see you guys next Tuesday at our regularly scheduled program. That is at 6:15 sharp before NXT debuts for the pre-show. And we're gonna be talking about tag teams. I'm gonna be talking about what's the change now that Level Up is no longer around. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your husband, tell your wives if they like NXT. This is the place to be. I want to thank those wrestling girls. Shout out Krista B and Queen PR. Please on YouTube now powered by the Revolt Podcast Network. do go ahead and watch their latest episode before a new episode comes out. It comes out every Thursday. Can't wait to see what we talk about next. You never know what's going to be happening next. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Peace to the chat. Peace and love. Donate, help people in California, help anybody in need, and stay blessed. Have a good night.